Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have great news for you. I finally brought out my book into the world, as you can see right here. But before going further, this entire video will be all about promoting my book. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to practice speaking English as well. Therefore, if you either hate seeing any advertisements or just don't want to listen to English, then you can just click out and watch another video of mine. The book is called 영어회화 한국에서도 되던데요. 국내파 3단계 영어회화 학습법. And as the title of this book suggests, I deal with the 3 particular study ways that you can implement your life right away without going abroad. I explained those 3 solutions step by step in the order of level from the easiest to the hardest. And you can find out what those 3 steps are and how you can practice those steps, and furthermore, like what points you need to keep while doing each step, so and so forth in my book. I'd like to emphasize that I only write about practical tips, leaving out any essay story. For example, I never talked about like my success story or how I kept myself motivated, about like motivation or the benefits that you could get if you speak English well. Because if you're watching this video behind the screen, then I'm sure you already know well like why we have to study English. We are sick and tired of the authors showing off their success, their experience, their English. I think we've had enough. Rather, I believe what we want to know at the end of the day is a specific solution, a specific way that shows how we actually have to study English. Based on this pragmatic idea, I put every effort to ensure that at least 90% of this book is filled with pragmatic, practical, real content instead of essay story. And I need to make sure that this book is not for all of you. And even before I started writing this book, I set a narrow readership. What I mean by that is I aimed at only those whose English is good enough to get either 715 TOEIC or at least 3rd grade or at least 4th grade in the college entrance exam, but still very bad at speaking English, just like me in the past. I narrowed down the range of readers because I wanted to elaborate on the solutions as much as possible so that I can suggest my readers a specific solution to the extent that you must feel this book is all about your story. If you think you're the right customer that I set for this book, then you want to read this book. I hope that every reader sees a tangible result in their English, and for you to feel like, wow, I can feel I'm studying English right now much more efficiently than before, and I can speak English better than before, then you have to not only understand the theories in my book, but also actually put those in practice, put those in action. However, based on my personal experience of tutoring for almost like 4 years, I'm fully aware that taking action is like a whole other story besides reading a book. Therefore, for that reason, I put 7 days of actual practice where you can apply what you learn from this book and see the change, like see how it's going to be. And I also know if I leave you to it, like doing yourself, then you are highly likely to give up in the middle. Then you might think that 7 days is not a big deal, I can see through it. Don't underestimate us. I know, but like the statistics or objective data that I've seen so far don't really go well with what you think. To ensure that you continue doing the assignments that I'll assign you until it's finished, I'm going to study together with you guys. How am I going to study with you? I'm going to ask you to practice and record your voice reading and speaking and memorizing all the English that you need to send them back to me. And I'm going to give you feedback, and furthermore, I'm going to encourage you to keep doing the assignments. It took me almost an year to finish, to complete this book. And while I was writing this book all the time, I thought past me, like myself in the past, who was really confused and knew nothing about how to speak English. If you've been struggling to improve your speaking skills but never seen any tangible results so far, then I believe this book is definitely going to help you to get fluency much faster than now. Lastly, you can buy my book on the internet right now So in case you want to buy it, I'm going to have the purchase link in the description box below so you can check it out. Then I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.